Hey guys, it's Rez and welcome to a brand new video on Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So I'm going to be doing a step-by-step guide on Optic NaDeShot's new logo. I'm going to try and make it as simple as possible and easy to understand. So this is one I created earlier just to see if I could do it. And now I'll just get into the tutorial. So you just want to, if you don't know how to get into it, just go on the menu, emblems, and then just create a new one. So we're going to start off, go on to tools, we're just going to get a basic square, fill up the whole thing. So what I actually used was a dark grey, so I went onto the black, selected that, went back onto the colour picker, and if you hit, I'm not sure what it's called, menu button, maybe different on PS4, just hit the colour mixer. I'm going to do 8 on each of them. Right, so 8, so that makes quite a dark grey. So that's the main base, and now we're going to start off with the main logo, which is like the square. Let's hop over to tools. We don't want this one because it's too rounded. If you go all the way down to the bottom and get this one, I'll make it slightly smaller because the logo has particles coming off it. Try and get as centre as possible. You shouldn't have to move it, just scale it down a bit. So right here looks decent. Go on to colour picker. What I chose was this colour, which is a 4th one down, which is the closest. I went to colour mixer, and the settings I did for this was 175 on the top. I'll do that now. 175 on the bottom. I did 195. So that creates a more accurate colour of his logo, and the bottom one just leave it as 0. So press A or X, and then you've got the main layer. So now what we're going to do is the main 2 bullets. So go over to icons, which is the default, scroll all the way down, and you should see this bullet. So first off, we're going to rotate it a bit, make it the same grey as the background. So hold on, I'm messing up here. Go all over to black. Alright, colour picker 8, and I messed up again. Alright, 8. You only have to do this once, by the way. Alright, so now we've got the main bullet. Just going to rotate it and try and get it pretty similar. So I would say, I'm not going to do it too accurate in this video, but that's pretty much it. So now you're going to copy it and then just paste. If you get stuck, then it's the things at the bottom, just look what it says, and it says like rotate, copy and all that. It says the buttons you need. Alright, so put this right next to it and rotate. You get it accurate. I'm going to put this right up the top, and about here should be good. Alright, and then you press A. And now the cool thing about this is you only have to do it once. So copy and paste this. So it's actually a bullet. But then when you press Y, you can change it, because that keeps the same colour, so you don't have to keep on doing it over and over again. So now what we're going to do is the little spikes coming off it, or strokes. So what I actually used for this, I'll go on tools, that's down maybe halfway. It looks like a little icicle drop, water drop. Alright, let me try and find it. I believe it was this one, which is the tongue. Alright, so let's scale this down. I'm going to rotate this. Alright, if you hit your right analog stick in, you can actually change the scale by this way. So what I'm going to do is make it really thin and really long. Alright, so that's pretty good. If you hit the right analog stick again, like when you scale it goes up and down instead of moving the thing. Alright, so now that's pretty much, make sure you rotate it so it's not off center. So now his first one is by the bullet here, so that's pretty accurate. I'm going to leave that there, copy and paste this, and there's another one right here. Right, actually I'm going to rotate the bullet slightly, not much. I want to get pretty 1 point. Alright. Because looking at the logo right now, these need to be rotated. These right next. Alright, so that's good. I delete this one and copy and paste this again, because this actually needs to be by here. Alright, so hit that one, copy and paste this again. There's actually 2 by here. One fairly long one, like this, and then one short one. Alright, so that looks pretty good. And there's 2 up on the side, and then we do the top ones. So 1 and 1 more. Just like that. So I'm going to copy and paste these and just rotate it. Basically you're just going to repeat what you did, make sure it's lined up with this. Alright, so it's one really long one here. And copy and paste. Alright, shorter one here, right next to it. One in the corner. This is actually pretty long, scale that up a bit. Alright, that looks pretty good. Copy and paste this. These are actually the 2 last spikes. Alright, this one's slightly longer, not much. Alright, so now it's coming together. I'm actually going to copy and paste these. Color picker, we're just going to make these the green, 4th one down, toggle, and the settings were 175 and 195. Alright, so it's the same color as this, you can't see it. So now what we're going to do is rotate this. I actually need to make this a lot smaller, hit the analog thing to scale it. Alright, so that's going to be pretty good. Now we need to put these under. Alright, so put these all the way back behind the black ones. And now when you put these under, actually we need to make these slightly longer. We're going to have these a bit longer on each side. Now with these, when you scale it up, it goes to the side, make it look like that flick. So that's pretty good. So there's one there, just copy and paste and then move it back. And there's one over here. I actually forgot to put that flick in. So let me just copy and paste one up here. Right there. Alright, scale this down a bit. Right there, that looks pretty damn good. Now there's one floating, we need to get rid of that. They're the only 2 green flicks, so go down all the way down to the bottom, rotate this. Alright, yeah, so these ones are pretty good. So when you scale it down, it looks like a nice flick off. Copy and paste that, and this is the last one right here. Can't actually see it, but so that one looks pretty damn good. It's slightly bigger. And now what we need to do is the last step, which is the little triangle. So go all the way to the back. We're just going to go over to tools, all the way down, and hit the triangle. So we're actually going to distort this, make it quite wide. Alright, so that should be pretty good. So first off, we're going to do the... Let's just do the black ones, that's easier. The grey. I need to go back to colour picker. 8, 8, and 8. And so now we have these little triangles. We just need to make small ones. Scatter them around. It helps if you have his logo up, so you can just check it to see where everything is. Right. This one's pretty good. Keep on copying and pasting these. One over here, small one. And the one down here, slightly bigger. Right. I think, yeah, there's only 4 down the bottom. I'm going to rotate this, make it slightly wider. Alright, on there, copy and paste. This logo is actually fairly simple. If you want any more tutorials, leave them down in the comments and I'll try and get around to them. Alright, so I'm going to make this more triangle-ish. Alright, copy and paste this. Rotate it one more bit here, and there's one more after this. Alright, so I'm going to scale this a little bit. So that looks pretty damn good. Copy and paste this one, and what we need to do is color picker, go fourth down, toggle color, 195, I believe, no 175, and 195. Alright, so that looks pretty damn good. And there's one here. Copy, paste. There's a pretty big one up here. Right there. One over here. Look at the logo, I just missed some flicks as well in the bullets. So we'll go ahead and do that after. There's a really small one down here. And there. Now that's the top one done. Nearly done now. Just keep on copying and pasting these. Alright. That looks pretty damn good. There's another small one here. One over here. Two more. One small one here. And one pretty big one here. It's actually quite wide, so we'll just widen this. Scale it down. Right there. Now I actually missed flicks in the bullets, so I'm gonna copy and paste the green ones actually. I'm just gonna go all over here. Paste. I need to widen these really big and really narrow. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to do these. I need to make them thinner. I should do actually. So we're going to have one here. I don't know how, but the black ones seem to be thinner. Right, yeah. I have one here. Copy and paste one thinner one. Actually, only have one of these. If you don't like these, just remove it. I know they don't look the best. Can't get it as narrow as on the logo, but that seems pretty damn good. So I'm going to put that there, and that should be complete. So hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. So until next time, peace.
But you